The only way to know if paranormal clips are real or fake is to ask a ton of questions. We have to rule out what is normal to identify what is paranormal. So let's find out what questions we have with these clips. This is paranormal, true or false. If you enjoy this content of questioning everything, please subscribe. It really helps me out. And leave a like, because that helps with the YouTube algorithm. Is this ghost trapped in a prison? You will see a dark shadow person walking towards the camera on this catwalk in this prison. The footage is very grainy, but it does look like someone is wearing some type of a cloak and walking on that catwalk. This footage was captured around 2005-2006, so I don't know what type of CG existed back then. But we can clearly see a leg in this freeze frame. The leg looks really solid, but the upper part of the body, when you see the leg, looks transparent. A post-production team could have created this, but I think it might be real. What is this ghostly face? A face suddenly appears in the upper part of the screen. Is it an optical illusion? Is it CG? Is this being caused by a car headlight? I want you to watch all the spots that I'm highlighting so that you can see how other parts of this picture is being changed. There are pixelized color changes, so I want you to watch for those in each one of these spots. Slight movement, very subtle, or it's a color change. It's really odd. Because it's happening to the entire room, just before we get the full face, I think it's a car headlight. Is this a shadow person or a camera trick? As the camera is pointed around the room, a dark shadow can be seen in the center of the frame. Is this a camera glitch caused by the window? Does it look like it's walking towards them? Is this a hoax, CG? If it was a real person, there would be a very pronounced shadow on the floor from the sun shining in through that window. The fact that it has such a faint shadow on the floor makes me wonder if it's CG and just really bad CG. Because if it was truly a transparent person, there would be no shadow. So for me, it's either real or it's CG or a video effect. Tell me what you think on this one in the comment section below. Is this a ghost going for a walk? As the security camera points at this path, we can see a ghostly figure pass right through the gates. Is this an optical illusion? Is this a camera glitch? How did they go through the gates without opening it? Is this a cat that's just being morphed into looking like a human being? Is it a bird or a bat? Are two living people joined by a ghost? Two people walk into this courtyard, but it looks like they're joined by a third. Then the third looks like it crawls inside one of these two people. Okay, right off the bat, I have to question the camera person, because that's not a security camera. That looks like that would be a tourist that's capturing this. So why is that tourist just taking video footage of other people? And is that a thermal camera they're using? Is this just a camera glitch? I have too many questions for this one. What are some questions you have? Is this a ghost car? We are watching a dash cam on a police car that's giving chase. Suddenly the car disappears behind a chain link fence. How did the car get on the other side of the fence? The car that's being chased is actually a low-profile vehicle, and it actually burst through the chain link fence in between the posts. Because chain link fence is not brought down into the ground, they actually went under it. And once they passed, it just fell right back into place in front of the cop car. I can't remember which show debunked this, but they showed that the brackets were busted from the two posts, and the chain link was loose enough to pivot off the top beam. And the police couldn't follow them because it probably would have damaged their car. And taxpayers don't like that when cops damage their cars. Is this video store being haunted? A video falls from a shelf while this employee is restocking the shelves. Is it a prank on the employee? Is it a hoax by that employee? Did somebody just not put that back up there correctly? Or is it a ghost who just didn't like that movie? Or is it a ghost that wanted to watch that movie or play that game? Is this a ghost in this elevator? As these two men chat in this elevator, waiting to get off on their floor, something odd happens. Is this a stale Getty? Welcome back, Golden Girl. I miss the Golden Girls. If you miss them too, write Golden Girls in the comments below. We can actually see her just before he completely pushes away from that wall. I think this might be a video effect where they have somebody perhaps disguised as an elderly woman who they filmed that first, and then they filmed the two boys, and then they put the one on top of the other for the final cut. I will say it was pretty well done, and it did startle me the first time I saw it. I liked it, but I don't think it's real paranormal. Is this royal palace haunted? This is security footage from Hampton Court in London, England. Apparently it is King Henry VIII's former palace. And according to security, no one is in the building at this time, and they have no idea what they're looking at. It appears to be somebody that is dressed in, 16th century garb, shutting a door. So electricity did not exist back when King Henry VIII was alive, and this type of door did not exist back when King Henry VIII was alive. So what is the learning curve for a ghost to learn how to open up this different type of metal door that didn't exist when they were alive? And depending on the locking system, these type of doors can actually be a little bit more complicated to get unlocked, to be able to open up the door. We're talking about a dude that his door lock was using a board in between two braces, and he had servants to lock the door. I don't think he ever unlocked a door or locked a door, probably in his entire life. I don't know, this one could be real. It could be a hoax just to get donations to help maintain the building. I'm not sure. What do you guys think on this one? Did they capture the Holy Grail, a full body apparition? On the left side of our screen, we will see what appears to be a full body apparition. It will walk the full length of the room. Is this real? Or is it television, post-production, editing tricks? What do you guys think on this one? Is it real? Or is it fake? This is from their first season. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. It is free to subscribe, follow, like, and comment. So please subscribe on YouTube, follow on Instagram, follow on Twitter, and like us on Facebook. And in each one of those platforms, leave a comment. Much thanks to Jim Riley for the background music. Be safe and watch out for the non-paranormal threats. Thanks for watching Paranormal, True or False.